So for the last few months, I've been searching for a really good flight controller that I can use in my quads. I used to run the Diatone Mamba stacks, but post-COVID productions have proved them to be crap now. And that's when I decided to begin the search. I'm That Guy Fly, and welcome to my review of the Skystars F722 HD stack. Now, for the sake of this review, I'm not going to bore you guys with showing you the install of the actual flight controller and all the soldering and mumbo jumbo. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the main features and some of the physical properties of the actual flight controller and ESC as well. I'm also going to get out in the field and get up in the air for a maiden and a first test flight and see what these things are really about. So I went ahead and pulled up the features real quick off of Race Day Quads. They seem to be the one that popped up first to have all the diagrams here so we can check it out. Now, as you see, I do have the same stack right here. It's the Skystars Fly Stack. It's the F7 HD Pro 3. It's 3 to 6S 30x30 stack combo, so yes, it's full size. And the ESC is the KM50 32-bit 50 amp 4-in-1 ESC. Now I gotta tell you, I am a fan of that ESC. I have tried the ESC and I have not had any issues whatsoever. So far so good with that ESC. What I'm really going to be testing out is the flight controller itself. Alright, so here you have all the basics. Skystar stack, 30x30 mountain pattern. They do have a mini stack available as well, but for the sake of this video, I got the 30x30, so we're going to talk about the 30x30. So the features on this guy, of course, it's F722 HD Pro 3 OSD flight controller with the KM50 Pro 50 amp ESC with heatsink, which is pretty heavy duty. I like it actually. It does have DJI HD OSD, and it supports 3 to 6S and has a barometer if you will be using that. Now, one thing I noticed about the flight controller, the first thing I noticed when I opened it and pulled it out of the box, was the size of these pads. These pads are amazing. The spacing on the pads, I think, are just enough for pretty much anybody to get, even a newbie, to get their job done without any issues. So I think that's really important, to have good spacing and nice pads. It did look of a higher quality versus some of these other flight controllers that we have been seeing in the market lately. The boot button is right here. I kind of wish it wasn't this style button. Kind of wish they stuck it out the side. I don't really like it when they put it in the middle. It's hard to get to at times, and these little buttons tend to break. As you see here, it's got your plug, your standard, goes right into your ESCs. And here you got all the FETs. This is pretty much, same size as the actual flight controller itself. But you do have some nice FETs here, good spacing as well, as you can see here too. So that's another good thing about them, the spacing. That's one of the first impression that I did like of this flight controller, pulling it right out of the box. Let's see, we've got UARTs. Looks like we got 6 UARTs total, which is freaking awesome. And we got corner. I like these because of where they're at, but this is for your LEDs right here, so you can run them basically off of each arm straight out, which is really cool. You got your GPS hook up here, TBS on this side, and I believe Crossfire has its own right here. Should be, yep, its own UART at T1R1. So UART1 will be for your Crossfire receivers, and this looks like, yep, FR Sky. So yeah, that's pretty cool right there. And of course, like you're seeing in a lot of these HDs, that's why they're calling them HD flight controllers, as that you do have a plug, so you can either go plug directly into your air unit or just cut that off and solder it directly to your Vista if you're using a Vista or whatever HD system you plan on using. Now, this is the KM 50 amp 32-bit ESC, it's really nice. It has this cool skull right there. They took time in that little design right there. Looks pretty cool. It's beefy. It's beefy. I do like it. It comes with a 560 UF 35 volt capacitor. Not too bad for what it is, but I'm hearing that's what they're calling for on this. Here's your USD chip. Nice USD chip. Your flash right there. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, it looks really good, man. Everything looks really good there. So, without further ado, let's get out on the road and find a spot for us to get this thing busy. I don't know what to say. All right, guys. So, here it is. Here's the quad I put it in. I'm going to go ahead and test this bad boy out. Now, mind you, I have Betaflight 4.1 here installed, completely stock. The only thing I changed are my rates. So let's go ahead, get out there and rip and see how this Skystars F722 goes up against my style flying. Let's rip. All right, here we go with the maiden. I'm recording. DJI unlocked. Feels pretty good. I'm gonna go out here in this field a little bit, just in case we get a fail-safe. Alright, do some aggressive moves. I'm looking for some prop wash and stuff like that. It seems pretty smooth so far. So you guys know I'm not gonna get in the black box or anything like that. I'm just doing this basically all by sight and sound. But I mean, this is straight out of the box. I mean, it flies really smooth. It feels really good. Oh yeah, this is lovely. Okay. Well, so far I give it a yes as far as how it flies straight out of the box, and you know, seems nice and smooth. Check the motors when we get back. Trying to do some crazy stuff here just to get it to kind of act up. Look at that. Nice and smooth pickup. And you know, it's pretty windy out here. It's probably blowing about, I mean, it's not that bad. It's probably about 10 to 15 or whatever. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm feeling this. Oh yeah. She feels good. So far, so good. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna come back, change this pack, and let's get some ripping on, guys. Guys, welcome back to the studio. In conclusion to this review video of the Skystars F722 HD3, I've got to say it's definitely that guy fly approved. I did some bashing. I flew about a half a dozen packs and it's still going. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please please like, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so yet, and you won't miss a thing. Anyway guys, thanks again, and always remember, stay fly.